Hello everyone, I'm Lucky here and today I'm going to be talking about UNSDG goals week 3. And our assignment for this week was to create an action plan. But before I continue on with this, I would like to explain what are UNSDGs. So, the United Nations Development Group is a consortium of 36 UN nation funds, programs, specialized agencies, departments, and offices that play a role in the development. The UNSDG works with 162 countries and territories, all working towards the 2030 agenda. 131 UNSDG teams implement policies of the SDGs. 34 UNSDG agencies fund houses and delivery of proper sustainable development. Now, what are inequalities? So, inequalities happens all around the world in every state, country, city. But a major kind of inequality is the social inequality, which consists and includes of income gap, gender inequality, healthcare, and social class. In healthcare, some individuals receive better and more professional care compared to others just because of their higher economic standards. The lower standard and caste people are expected to pay more for these professional or normal services just because they are considered lower. One of the biggest discriminations between people is how people are different depending on race, especially black from white. Some people consider black people bad or lower than them, which is wrong, just because of the fact that they are black in color. Now, how can we reduce this? So, as I just mentioned, the major type of inequality is social inequality, which includes of, as I said, income gap, gender inequality, healthcare, and social class. These all factors determine inequality of opportunities, which continue to persist within and between countries. Inequality has destroyed our society, with people being discriminated against something based on that they have no control of, like their skin tone, age, gender, nationality, and so on. This could lead to a feeling of inferiority. People must know that everyone is equal and should be treated as such. To reduce inequalities in which people are mistreated based on something outside their control, both genders should be given same wages for equal amount of work, and there should be measures in place to prevent the monopoly of goods. Proper education and anti discrimination laws should be made, and well designed labor and market system should be placed. Now, effects of inequality is economical inequality impacts the GDP per capita, and it gives rise to the poor public health and literacy, therefore increasing crime rates, fueling political instability, and eventually destabilizing society. Inequality increases property crime and violent crime. Unequal society causes stress and anxiety, which may damage your health. In more equal societies, people live longer and are less likely to be mentally ill or obese. There are lower rates of infant mortality. Inequality affects how you see the world around you and your level of happiness, basically, your quality of life. People in less equal societies are likely to trust each other less and likely to engage in less of social or civic participation, thus leading to being less likely happy with their surrounding, and so having a very low quality of life. So this is an experience that a black kid had. Basically, he scored low marks on an exam and he was so angry that he ripped his hat off. It affected him mentally. Then a few kids had an idea to make fun of him, which further broke him down. They said, "Why don't you go and pick some cotton to fix your hat?" The kid was ashamed and broken and left the classroom as all the students continued to laugh at him. This just shows at what a young age discrimination can be embedded in children, and just shows how much more important it is for us to break this chain to have a better upcoming generation. So, for this timeline, we have taken a story. So first, we decided to find videos and that relate with our topic. Then we decided to write the script on them. Then design additional items that could enhance the beauty of our act. Then we decided to do a run through on same and record it in a Zoom meeting just to know how things would look like. Next, the final presentation was presented. Finally, we presented the presentation and skit in front of our fellow classmates and teachers. Thank you so much for your time.